Right now, our feels like temperature still has us in the upper 90s. Heat index value in Troy, 97 degrees, 97 in Dayton, 97 in Springfield. Even though Greenville has dipped into the 80s for the actual temperature, still feels like it's about 97 there and 96 in Richmond, Indiana. Lows tonight aren't going to cool down too much. We're looking at a low only around 75 degrees in Dayton, 73 in Eaton, 73 in Sydney, and 74 in Salina. These are about 10 degrees above our normal low, so not much cooling off tonight and much more heat in store for tomorrow. High temperatures in the mid to lower 90s north of I-70, south of I-70. We are dealing with temperatures in the mid to upper 90s, likely in Dayton. 96 degrees your actual high tomorrow, 96 in Springboro, 94 for the high in Xenia. So we have a heat advisory in place. You can see much of the region covered in that orange peachish color. From noon to 8 p.m. on Sunday, heat index values could be 100 to 105. So there's not much room for you to escape from the heat except for indoors and hopefully in some air conditioning. We are waiting the arrival of this cold front tomorrow, but until that happens, we have high pressure to our south, and that's helping bring up that Gulf moisture and also that southwestern heat. We have some southwest winds at the surface, light today, but those winds are going to pick up tomorrow, so that's going to help bring up that heat and bring up that moisture into the Miami Valley. We are looking at sustained winds tomorrow afternoon, around 20 miles per hour out of the southwest, and that will continue into the afternoon and evening. Additionally, those winds helping bring up that Gulf moisture, so we are going to be rather uncomfortable tomorrow. In fact, I would go miserable for many of us tomorrow afternoon until that cold front does arrive. There's a little bit of hope, but not a lot. Not much improvements behind that front. Our heat index values tomorrow, starting as early as lunchtime, could be there in the triple digits. We could get up to 105 around 3, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and then we will begin to dip back into the 90s around 6 o'clock. So I suggest, if you have to do something outdoors tomorrow, do it very, very early before lunchtime. That's when our heat index values get into the triple digits. Stay hydrated, wear the light clothing. If you do have to be outside, take breaks in the shade or air condition if you can. Watch out for kids and pets. Don't leave anything in the car for any amount of time tomorrow, and limit outdoor activities and check on your neighbors to make sure that their air conditionings are working. Heat index forecast for the upcoming week, not much improvement. Still going to feel like it's there in the upper 90s. Additionally, with all the heat and all the moisture, we have a slight risk of severe weather tomorrow. So the breakdown for that, mostly just partly cloudy to mostly cloudy heading on to tomorrow morning. But notice a weak or disturbance will weaken as it moves into the Miami Valley tomorrow morning. Likely not getting too much rain out of that system, not much in the way of cooling or weakening our atmosphere. So when the cold front does approach tomorrow afternoon, really evening, this is going to be about 5 o'clock is our go time. That's when we do see the risk of severe weather. That's going to be 5, 7, even to 9, 10 o'clock overnight. We could see some stronger storms with some damaging wind gusts. Showers begin to taper off after midnight, and then we will be mostly dry, at least starting the day off on Monday, with a chance of afternoon thunderstorms pretty much every single day during the upcoming week. Temperatures staying in the 90s and upper 80s Wednesday and Thursday.